Hello, everybody. Welcome to another NBA stream. I know it's been a few days. Been busy, had a double shift yesterday. Life has been crazy, but we're back. And Boston. Uh, Gee whiz. A lot of media for this game. Jeez. Everybody hitting me up. Other players. Come on, man. I got a game to play. I don't got time for this. Boston. This might be the second game of the NBA Cup. Very, very important game. Alright, here we go.
On the floor, shaking off the pregame jitters. These guys getting all set for tip-off. Hello and thanks for joining us. The NBA Cup is underway. This is game 2, and things will only get more intense from this point forward. Taking a look at Boston, they lost their first game in the NBA Cup. Is tonight a must-win for them?
Yeah, in this cup format, it is a 4-game group stage, but you cannot afford 2 losses. So tonight is a must win.
And as for the Cavaliers, they wanted to start off strong in this tournament, and they did just that.
Yeah, when you talk to these guys, winning game 1 of the NBA Cup
Nice.
gives them a lot of confidence. Now let's see if they can keep it rolling on the road.
I gotta say, the NBA Cup and its additional layer of excitement here early in the NBA season has really ramped up the stakes. I mean, this season, we even have MP laying down the decree.
Good rebound, good rebound. Nice.
that tells the story. Fans love the
I gotta make those.
heck, throw in MP's stellar talent and his self-proclaimed quest for the cup, and everyone is tuning in.
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. Tristan Thompson is out there with Evan Mobley. And it's Mr. Clutch in at the small forward position. Mobley passes to Mr. Clutch. On the wing, Mitchell. He's guarded by White.
Ah.
Again missing. Tatum against Garland.
Come on.
Outside Holiday. Back to Tatum.
Good.
Second effort.
Nice.
Yeah, nice timing on the rejection. Mobley showing you how incredible defensively he can be.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Last game with 30. Garland, he's open. Money.
Bang.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
For Boston, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Back to Holiday. Tatum passes to Porzingis.
Come on.
Now here's Holiday. Pass to
Oh.
And the shot
I left him.
the assist by Holiday.
Ah.
An instinctual pass by Holiday. The moment he saw the opening, he was moving the ball.
And Standing went undrafted back in 2021.
How did I miss that?
Native Sam Hauser has worked his way into a rotation role.
Well, Brian, everyone's looking for shooters, and he is a knockdown shooter. And at 6'7", boasts good size and plays both ends of the court.
Here's Mr. Clutch. It's the trifecta.
And you pay so much attention.
There we go.
And that allows teammates to get involved.
Outside White. Mobley against Tatum.
Come on, Tatum. I meant Mobley. LOL.
Pass to Hauser. 5 to shoot. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Porzingis. And
Good
He
defense.
misses his first attempt of the night. Over to the wing. Here's Mr. Clutch.
Mitchell.
Almost 35 a game. A crucial player.
Screen, screen, screen.
From deep, Mitchell. And
There we go.
another 3.
Mitchell has everything, including that three-point shot.
Tatum passes to Holiday. Here's Hauser.
Ah, good double screen. Oh.
Donovan Mitchell.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
Pass to Mr. Clutch. And here's Mitchell. And all around
Nice.
that time before dropping. Mitchell's got 5.
Yeah, this is why defenses must be right up on Mitchell or he'll burn you off the pass.
Holiday passes to Porzingis. Sends it home from three-point land.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who was able to talk with Joe Mazzulla.
We discussed how he wants his team to approach their matchup with Evan Mobley, and Coach said, we need to make him a jump shooter. Mobley is most effective around the rim. He's still developing his jump shot, and we need to take advantage of that. There should be a lot of resistance in the paint from his defense, BA.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's Mr. Clutch. On the wing, Mitchell. He's guarded by White. Here's Mr. Clutch.
Ah.
With a 3.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Tatum. Oh, and Mobley with the block. And they recover it. Porzingis with a screen on Mitchell. Here's White. Tries again. And he lays it up and in.
Boston back up.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Here's Mitchell. And the jump.
There we go.
He has 7. And White has got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. Hauser. Holiday with the ball. Porzingis with a screen on Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. White can't hit.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Back to Garland. 6 to shoot. 4-3. Tatum pulls it.
Sorry.
Boston's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Holiday surveying the floor. Porzingis sets a screen. And the basket.
Just giving them too much space.
Fantastic awareness inside by Holiday. I like seeing him attack down there.
Here's Mr. Clutch. He's guarded by White. Mr. Clutch passes to Mitchell. From the high post. And another basket
Nice.
for Cleveland.
Well, he's been hot out of the gates, 4 for 5, and he might just be getting started.
Outside Holiday. Back to Tatum. Pass to Hauser. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. And this is their first time matched up with the Celtics this year.
And this is probably a game they've been looking forward to since these guys bounced them from the playoffs last year.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks. Well, the Celtics won their 18th championship in 2024, the most of
Just can't get out the blocks.
NBA, and with multiple extensions this summer, securing their core moving forward, Boston has made huge financial commitments to compete for championships every single year.
Not a team to be taken lightly. All right, Shams, thank you for the report. The Celtics making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Hunter's checked in. Here's Mr. Clutch. Knocks down
Nice.
triple. Mr.
Three.
Clutch has got 6.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Tatum passes to Porzingis. Here's Pritchard. Jacks up a 3. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now. Mr. Clutch passes to Garland. Lets it fly. And yeah,
Nice.
it goes. Got a little English on that one.
We're up
Now,
6.
6-point Cavalier lead. The Celtics shooting 33% in the first quarter. Pass to Hauser.
Ah, good screen.
Barry, he's 2 for 4 in this game.
Yeah, and guys, when White's got the ball in his hands, you can count on him to make the right decision with it.
Here's Mr. Clutch. 6 points for him. Now Hunter, hounded by Tatum. Now the Celtics on the move. Hauser can't get it to go.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Outside Mitchell. From outside, off the mark. Celtics trail by 3. Pass to White. Here's Hauser. Fires from deep. And again.
Man, they're good. They're good at those threes.
Fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense.
There we go.
Notice that extra effort.
And with this being the second game in the NBA Cup group stage, this is a pivotal contest for each of these teams.
Yeah, in this group format, Game 2 carries enormous weight. So this is far more than just your normal regular season contest. This has more of a playoff feel.
Al Horford's checked in for Boston. Walsh comes in for Hauser. Jerome's checked in for Cleveland. White, the pass to Pritchard. And the layup is good off the glass.
He's a true team-first guy. White is all about finding the team the best scoring chance he can.
Pass to Mr. Clutch. Left side Mitchell.
Oh well.
Rebound. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
It was an all-out effort on defense. I mean, they another and helped each other out so well on this end.
And nothing feels better than a win where team defense is the main factor.
Outside Porzingis. Takes the three. No good.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
Pass to Mobley. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's guarded by White. Mr. Clutch passes to Hunter. Banked it
Nice.
into the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
A minute 6 left in the first quarter. And Horford powers it home.
Well, look, if you're facing Horford in that two-man action, you have to track him off the pick.
Jerome passes to Mobley. Outside Mitchell. Here's Mr. Clutch. Outside Hunter. Pass to Mobley. Here's Mr. Clutch. Horford puts it in. Boston has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the three-point line in this first quarter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Mitchell.
Well, look.
Okay, up 4, coming back in.
Calls timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Coach closing in on 2 decades in the league. Al Horford continues to put in the work.
Well, Brian, that's what it takes to make sure your body is able to compete against players half your age. He's never shied away from doing all the little things.
Nice.
The three-pointer goes. Mitchell's got 12 points.
A volume shooter at the arc. Mitchell will rarely hesitate to take that.
Derek White out there with Al Horford. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. Then there's Drew Holiday. And it's Cornette in at the 5. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Cleveland leading by 5. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Mr. Clutch passes to Mitchell. And
Nice.
another 3.
And the fans love it. And Mitchell certainly seems to be enjoying himself on the offensive end.
Here's Pritchard, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Holiday passes to Pritchard. And now let's turn the spotlight on the NBA's highest scoring team. 5th on the list, the Celtics.
They've been having a great season on the offensive end of the floor. It never takes this team long to put big points up on the board.
Boston making a switch here. Porzingis is checked in.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Pass to Mitchell. Here's Mr. Clutch. Give him 8 points now. Back to Mitchell from deep.
Oh, wide open. Come on.
Celtics trail by 6. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
Nice.
Question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. And White has got the ball here for the Celtics. After this game, they can look forward to Washington, where they'll match up against the Wizards. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game to the paint. Oh, send it.
Gotta be better.
White.
Yeah, we've seen White's confidence as a scorer grow over time, which is why he stays aggressive when he catches fire.
The 3 from Mitchell. Porzingis grabs the board. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Holiday. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Mr. Clutch. Corner, no good.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Here's Pritchard. He has 6. Porzingis with a screen on Mitchell. Outside Holiday. Inside, White. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, the veteran floor general Holiday is a fantastic distributor. Someone that understands
Oh, come on.
how to
That's my
attack.
4th turnover. I gotta be better.
Pass to Pritchard. Back to White. White coming through.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
The Cavs have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Here's Tyson. Here's Mr. Clutch. Counted from distance. Mr. Clutch has got 11 points.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
White, the pass to Pritchard. Back to White. And he converts the layup. White's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Pass to Tyson. Outside Mitchell. Here's Mr. Clutch. Back to Mitchell. And he's going for the oop here. And Mobley throws it down.
Nice.
Talk about a catch radius. I don't think you could miss Mobley with that pass if you tried.
Right side Porzingis. Horford outside. Pass to Holiday. Now here's Porzingis. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mobley's got 6 rebounds in the game. From deep, Mitchell. And
Nice.
another 3.
And normally Mitchell wants his shot head on, but you give him the corner and he will adapt.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Grant, a little background on the NBA Cup tournament this game is part of. It traces its origins back to the WNBA Commissioner's Cup.
Yeah, the WNBA was set to feature the in-season tournament in 2020, but the pandemic delayed that start until 2021. Since then, it's been a wild success, and the NBA decided to run one of their own.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Cleveland leading by 6. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Ah.
Can't hit.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Outside Holiday. Unable to get that one. Ooh, solid defense from Mitchell.
Hey, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
Pass to Mr. Clutch. The 3 is up.
Nice.
Corner. And now a 9-point Cavalier lead.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Holiday, a screen on Garland. And they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more.
Yes, I saw that.
Moving screens into
I'm happy for Boston getting him. How you doing, Dana?
Mr. Clutch. He's got 14. Mobley on a screen. From deep, Mitchell. Boston pulls it in. Tatum feeling it out a bit. To win the cold spell. And he buries
Dang it.
one. Back rim and in. Tatum's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, with his dribble moves, Tatum will get where he needs to go, and he's an outstanding finisher.
Mr. Clutch passes to Mitchell. Oh,
Bang.
what a triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Celtics trail by 10. Outside Porzingis. Outside Holiday. Porzingis sets a screen. Launches a 3.
Nope.
Shot by Holiday. No good.
Come on.
Rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Mr. Clutch passes to Mitchell. Oh!
Thank you.
Foul. It almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll head against the Cleveland Cavaliers. In command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Hey folks, thanks for joining.
Dominant performance from this offense. As a fan, you just have to admire it and see what they're doing. Yeah, baby.
Okay guys, now let's see what the fans are buzzing about over on social. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching.
Mitchell's having a big game.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room because you're right. He's the problem right now.
On the court right now for Cleveland. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. Mobley out there with Thompson. And it's Mr. Clutch in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Mr. Clutch. Oh, and
There we
makes it
go.
with a kiss. Mr. Clutch has got 16 points.
Getting the ball inside, usually a pretty good recipe.
Outside White. Tatum a screen on Mitchell. White for 3. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 5 rebounds in the game. And coach, you look at Derek White, maybe not the biggest name, but he is a winning player.
Yeah, Brian, he's one of the most underrated players in the league. He's got a great feel for the game at both ends of the court. He is tremendously solid across the board.
Pass to Hauser. Fires for 3. That one falls. Feed that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 4 assists in the game.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out
Go,
there.
go, 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 go. You're open. There we go.
What I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
White, the pass to Hauser. Outside Holiday. From downtown. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Thompson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Mr. Clutch. Shot from the low
Thank
post
you.
is good. Mr. Clutch has got 20.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Porzingis sets a screen. The open shot, White. Thompson pulls it in.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution.
Oh, what a move.
But they got lucky.
Mitchell, good.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Holiday finds Tatum. Fires the 3. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got rebound number 8 now. Pass to Mitchell. 3-pointer. Gets
Nice.
the 3 to fall. He has 29 now.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Here's Hauser. There's a screen. Can they get it? Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Mr. Clutch passes to Mitchell. He's still feeling it. Pass to Mr. Clutch. And here's Garland.
There we go.
For Cleveland.
When Garland finds a three-point shot, he takes it. Supremely confident in his abilities.
White, the pass to Porzingis. Now here's Holiday. From behind the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. Holiday's got 9 points.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And he
Thank
got the
you.
whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And coach, it seems there's a move to cut out some of the
There's sometimes where I think we'd get a better game if the players do what they did in pickup games, Brian, and just called their own fouls. A lot of these cheap fouls would cease to exist. I think there's just got to be a better recognition from referees on what really impacts a play and what doesn't.
Here's Mr. Clutch. He's got 22. Holiday grabs the miss. And it's Holiday with the ball for the Boston Celtics. 19-point game. Tatum from long range. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got 5 assists in the game. Mr. Clutch passes to Mitchell. Here's Mr. Clutch. Here's the three. Boston pulls it in. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Hauser. 14 points for him. Pass to White. Down low. Oh, got a piece of it. Stolen by Thompson. 3-on-3. Here's Mr. Clutch. And
Nice.
gets the bucket. Mr. Clutch has got 10 points here in the second half.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Porzingis high post. Shoots over Thompson. Porzingis misses.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
They get the rebound. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's got 24. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Cavaliers.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in
Nice.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is shooting from long distance. All game long, they've been finding openings at the perimeter.
Hunter's checked in for Cleveland. Merrill comes in for Mitchell. Again, the miss by Boston. Cleveland leading by 20. Here's Mr. Clutch. No good on the triple. The Celtics have gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. White looking it over. Puts it up. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. White's got 23.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Pass to Hauser. Back to Holiday. Porzingis in the post. Mobley's on him. Stan, we've seen a resurgence for Kristaps Porzingis over the last few seasons. What changed?
Well, Brian, he really dug down in.
Okay, we're still up.
Horford at the 4 with Porzingis at the 5. Drew Holiday out there with Peyton Pritchard. And it's Hauser in at the 3. That's the Boston 5. Takes a 3. They get it back. Pass to
What?
Porzingis. Here's Hauser. Checked by Mitchell. Out to Horford. Pritchard, the pass to Porzingis. They shoot again. And it's laid up and in by Holiday.
Yeah, in the paint, Holiday's agility makes him tough to contain. He just needs a little space to go to work.
Outside Hunter. Launches it. Cleveland again missing. Celtics trail by 14. Holiday passes to Pritchard. Back to Holiday. Here's Pritchard. Outside Holiday. Buries it from 3. Holiday's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, something changed for him at halftime. He's been more solid on the offensive end.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Mitchell up top. Over to the left wing. Garland, the pass to Mr. Clutch. From the the arc. Mitchell misses.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Pass to Hauser. To the middle. Out to Horford from outside the arc. Second chance shot. Operating inside. Porzingis.
Well, this is the dirty work you love to see Porzingis doing. Saving the play and getting them a bucket.
Mr. Clutch can't hit. Celtics trail by 9. Outside Holiday. Pass to Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
Yeah, it's normally the defense that fuels a comeback, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Now Garland.
Nice.
Off the back of the rim and in. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
And the combination of his speed, passing, and shot-making ability make Garland one of the toughest pick-and-roll movers in the league.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Some changes for Boston. Jason Tatum comes in for Horford.
So close to putting this away.
Evan Mobley, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He said to them, quote, "We've worked hard to come back. We have them on the ropes, but we have yet to land the knock."
There we go.
See if they can. Back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that.
And that's easy pickings right there. Leave someone that wide open, and Mitchell's not going to miss them.
Tatum against Mobley. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Mr. Clutch passes to Garland. Mobley on a screen. Beyond the arc. Garland, no good.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Here's Porzingis. Got a hand on it. They recover it. Here's Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Porzingis. KP wrecks the rim.
Well, if Porzingis gets within arm's length of the hoop, he's not going to make many mistakes.
Here's Mr. Clutch. He's covered by Holiday. Garland, good. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for Boston. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
Yeah, he's been a beast on the glass. A monster night for him.
Celtics trail by 9. White, the pass to Hauser. Back to White. Now Tatum. Fires it. Okay, do it, KP.
Credit the hard work coming back. They're doing their best to steal this game.
Yeah, look, they've shown great resolve to work their way back into this one, but they're not done yet. They're going to have to grind it out.
And the call will be against Jason Tatum.
Thank you.
Foul of the game. Here's Mr. Clutch. Back to Mitchell. 5 on the clock. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Lets the 3 fly.
No.
This half has been a totally different story from deep. Having a harder time getting shots to fall.
Tatum can't hit.
In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green light. Might want to rethink that.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Here's Mitchell. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. White with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Outside Porzingis. From deep range.
We cannot let them come back.
See the trust they have in Porzingis. Timely basket.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. The Cavaliers lead by 4. Garland, the pass to Mr. Clutch. Now here's Mobley. Let's go with a 3. And Garland
Nice.
with the basket on the assist by Mobley. Garland's got 5 points now this quarter.
Rise and fire. Just love how assertive Garland is on offense.
Here's Tatum. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
A rough game for him scoring the ball. Just can't seem to get it going.
Nice.
Shot by Mr. Clutch.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
The outside leaner. And it's Tatum missing.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Mitchell, the pass to Mr. Clutch. Pass to Garland. Clock at 6. This one for 3. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Tatum's got a... 11 rebounds in the game. Porzingis with a screen on Mitchell. Tatum with it. Over Mobley. That won't go either for Tatum.
Good defense.
Just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easy.
Thank you.
Better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Cavaliers.
Hey, if you get yourself to the line and cash in on those opportunities, you paint your opponent into a corner.
Yeah, they were so successful with that all night. Aggressive, fearless, whatever you want to call it, they really pushed the action and got rewarded.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And it wasn't just the superstars providing the spark tonight. It was a tremendous showing from Mr. Clutch.
He ran things with precision, great command of the offense, putting his teammates in all the right spots.
There's 21 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Mr. Clutch. Outside Garland. Here's Mr. Clutch. No good with the triple. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. And with tonight's win, they're now 2-0 in the NBA Cup.
Yeah, just
Nice.
a fantastic start to the group stage. They're in the driver's seat in this group. A strong...
Keep it up, MP. Keep chopping wood.
Nice. That was close.
Stay focused on your workout.
Here we go.
Good, MP. Look out there, MP. MP in the house. What's up, MP? Feeling you, MP. Kicks, MP. MP, you're my favorite player, man. You always deliver.
Hmm.
Ain't ready, MP. Ain't good, MP.
All right, game 2. Who we got? Who we got?
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner
USA.
It's time for the NBA. Live and obviously the season's just begun, but never too soon to check out the power rankings. Let's see how these teams are stacking up. Taking a look at New York, they ascend up the lists to number 3 with some spirited play.
And right now, Cleveland, they've had an interesting start to the year. Lately, they've put together some nice wins, and you get the general sense that their confidence is growing.
Now, the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. And for Cleveland. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. Evan Mobley is out there with Thompson. And it's Hoffman in at the 3 spot. And his teams establish chemistry in the early part of the season. Brent, what are some of the keys?
Well, on the court, really it is about the coaches defining roles. And anytime you get players who buy into those roles in the early part of the year, it's a support system for what the star guys have to do. It builds a ton of confidence, and the connectivity that coaching staffs know will lead them ultimately to a team that can compete in the playoffs.
And Murray's got the ball here for New Orleans. Mr. Williamson. Here's McCollum. Thompson with
Good
the rebound.
defense.
And here's Cleveland. Here's Hoffman. Mitchell
Shut me
outside.
off.
And the
Nice.
ball is good.
And don't give Mitchell too many of those looks. Once he gets in rhythm, it is hard to stop.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kenny Atkinson and I got a chance to talk for just a bit. The first player that Coach mentioned was Zion Williamson.
Nice.
He said, we don't see anyone like Zion all year. His power is unmatched, but Zion also has the touch and burst. We have to create a wall around the basket. Now, we've seen Zion play, and I think he's going to break through that wall more than once. Guys?
Thanks, David.
Big slam by Murphy. His teammates encourage him to be aggressive, to make plays like that.
Garland, the pass to Hoffman. Back to Garland. Cleveland moving it around. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray. For New Orleans, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Williamson. Mobley with the block.
And this is why you gotta be excited about Mobley. Already a special and versatile defender.
Mr. Clutch, the pass to Garland. 6 on the shot clock. And
There we go.
the English that time as it falls.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Let's do this.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Look at New Orleans. They've had a very slow start to the season so far. Down in the bottom half of the conference.
And seeing where the Pelicans are, they haven't looked anything like the team we thought they'd be this year. Still such a long way to go. They could be in line for a long, tumultuous season.
And nobody thought this much adversity would hit this ball club, but it is really a season that's in danger of spiraling out of control if they don't get their act together soon.
Cleveland leading by 5. But we're talking about DeJounte Murray now. And Brent, what do you like most about his game?
Well, I like the tenacity that DeJounte brings to a game. I really feel like he ramps himself up for the biggest moments and wants to make the plays at the end of the game, whether that's scoring the basketball, passing the basketball.
Dang it.
But really overriding that is defensively, wanting to
Oh.
be disruptive. So when you get a guy that competes at that high a level, that's what makes DeJounte Murray such an intriguing two-way player. Yeah, so fun to watch him get fancy on any finish. Zion again to the rack.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosion.
Nice.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's McCollum. Still scoreless. Tipped away. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Mr. Clutch. Last game he had 34 points. Here's the screen. Lock at 6. Mitchell.
Nice.
Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Oh, nice touch there by Mitchell. Easy to misjudge that mid-range jumper.
Garland against Murray. Good work there as it goes.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
The Cavaliers leading by 6. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Mitchell. Here's Mr. Clutch. Banked in off the glass. Mr. Clutch has got 5 points so far.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Now here's Murray. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Williamson outside. Pass to McCollum from downtown. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, the coach has confidence in CJ taking that shot, and so CJ has confidence in making it.
Mr. Clutch, the pass to Mitchell. Here's Mr. Clutch. Garland left side. The 3-ball. It's rebounded by New Orleans. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Yeah, I mean, their execution at times was flawless, but they also made some mistakes that ultimately did them in.
Well, they had the home fans worried for a little bit. I know that.
Garland dishes to Thompson. Garland, the pass to Hoffman.
There we go.
And it comes off an assist from Garland. 8 points for Mr. Clutch.
And those are the kind of signs where Garland is improving his overall awareness to find teammates.
Down low. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now, here's Mitchell. 29 points for him last game against the Celtics in Boston. Mr. Clutch's shot is off. Pelicans trail by 4. Here's Murray. Mobley with the rebound.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Here's Mr. Clutch. He's got 8. The wide open look here for Garland.
Nice.
Another 3 for Cleveland.
Well, Garland, a volume shooter right now from deep. He's capable of getting hot.
To the paint. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Mitchell kicks to Garland. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Back to Garland. And here is Mitchell. And another
Nice.
for Cleveland.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Out left to the wing. Murray outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Cleveland leading by 8. You know, Greg, it's been great to see the Pelicans get to the next level these past few seasons, hasn't it?
It has, and they've become one of the deeper teams in the NBA over that time. It's not just about one guy. There's talent up and down that roster.
And good that time.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Mitchell passes to Garland. Here's Hoffman. A 3-pointer, no good. Pelicans trail by 6.
Dang it.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Mobley.
And Zion, he's just got to do whatever it takes to stay healthy, because when this guy is on the floor, he's a difference maker.
For the Cavaliers, Hunter's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Max Strus comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's time
Come on.
for Rome in for Garland. Here's Mr. Clutch. 8 points for him. Pass to Hunter. Cleveland moving the ball around. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. A 3 from Strus.
Ah.
Off that time. For New Orleans, they've gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Here's Messi.
Good.
There's Mr. Clutch. His point totals exceed any reasonable expectations. Somehow he's managed to average about 34.5 points a game. Now here's Williamson. after the miss from Hoffman. And the Pelicans miss again. Alvarado with the steal. Here's Williamson. Hunter grabs the miss. Last game for the Cavaliers, they picked up the W against the Boston Celtics. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Strus. Here's Mr. Clutch. Misses the three.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on.
There we go.
And that one drops.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Williamson. He's coming off a 31-point game against Dallas.
I love how active Murphy is on offense because it forces the D to have to foul him.
For New Orleans. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Back to Alvarado. Williamson outside. Pass to Alvarado. And the Pelicans miss again. Cleveland leading by 7. We've got DeAndre Hunter. Darius Garland is out there with Mr. Clutch. Then it's Evan Mobley. And it's Mitchell in at the 3. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Now here's Olynyk. Here's Jones. Three-pointer. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Love the assertive attitude from Jones, wanting to continue to improve in his jump shooting.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Pelicans are
Nice.
putting the ball in Zion Williamson's hands. He said, I'm just playing chess within the game, seeing how the defense is guarding me. I'm going to pick my spots. My teammates trust me to make the right decision, but they also trust me to be me when that time is right. Kevin, I'll let you be you.
And I love when you are you, David. Thank you so much.
Yeah, Williamson, such a menace inside. It just doesn't matter what the defense is going to do there.
Mr. Clutch, the pass to Mitchell. Here's Mr. Clutch, defended by Jones. Pass to Mitchell. But Trey, 5 to shoot. Rebound by Olynyk. Pelicans trail by 5. Alvarado with it. Nothing on the board. Fires the 3. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Here's Mr. Clutch.
Nice.
Defended by Jones. Mr. Clutch gets the bucket. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. Now Olynyk. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Williamson up top. Covered by Mitchell. Williamson kicks to Olynyk. Trains it from beyond the arc. Olynyk's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. It's been an eventful run for Zion Williamson, right, Brent, to say the least, since going first overall in the 2019 draft.
And man, Kevin, you just are hoping for the simplest of things, and that is health. Because when Zion is healthy, so is this team in ways that other teams fear because of how dominant he can be. This is a special talent. We just want to see more and more of it.
And timeout called by Willie Green. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. And here is Murray. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Mavericks in Dallas. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got 4 rebounds in this game. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Hunter. There's Mr. Clutch. 15 points in the game. Pass to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Traps in the
Nice.
tray. Mitchell's got 11 points.
really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Mitchell outside. Hunter with it. Cleveland moving the ball around. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Hunter. For three. And another
Nice.
three for Cleveland.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
McCollum outside. The three. A three-pointer is right on target. He's got 6.
Now CJ saying, not so fast. I'm not letting you get away from us tonight. There's the return payback 3.
Out to the wing. Garland left side. Off target with the open look.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Cullen passes to Williamson. Good D by Mobley.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Inside. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Really developing into one of the better shooters in the league. Murphy can dish it as well.
The Cavaliers leading by 3. Garland the pass to Hoffman. Garland kicks to Mitchell. Hunter on the wing. Here's the floater.
There we go.
Garland with the lay-in. Garland's got 7 points in the game.
Pretty silky smooth floater from Garland that time.
McCollum looking it over. From outside the arc. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mobley's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Mitchell outside. And it's off from three-point range. Pelicans trail by 5. Williamson outside. Murray with it. Guarded by Hunter. Now here's Murray. He's got 6. Good on the shot. 12 points for him.
There's Murphy using that length inside.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Pass to Mitchell. Hunter with a screen on McCollum.
Nice footwork.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? And Kenny Atkinson.
All right, up 9. Halftime.
Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. And we'll be right back after this.
Their bench has impressed. You get a jolt of energy, all that offense. This is a well-rounded.
And now let's see. And that is a.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Here's McCollum. Tipping off the second half, here's Willie Green's foul. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time.
Come on,
That's
TT.
his first foul of the game. And Brett, you've seen the way the game has grown over the years. The skill level of the league is higher than ever.
Yeah, the talent level, Kevin, that is on display on a nightly basis in this league is staggering. But a lot of kids out there watching what's going on. They're going to push this game even further. How exciting is that?
And Murray's got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans. They trail by 9 points. McCollum outside.
What a move.
He banks in the layup. McCollum's got 8 points.
Well, C.J. McCollum can go from second gear to fourth gear and back to second gear. A defense's nightmare.
Nice.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Pelicans trail by 9. Murray with it. He's picked up by Mobley. Mitchell against McCollum. Outside for Murray. Williamson. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Hoffman. Off target there. That
Good shot selection, but just couldn't hit it.
Williamson.
Wow.
Well, there's no I in team, but there is an I in Zion, and I see him getting it done.
Mr. Clutch, the pass to Mitchell. C.J. McCollum comes up with the rebound.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Shoots. Nails the wide open jump shot. And now just a 5-point Cavalier lead.
I mean, you could just see it there. He's got all the tools, and when it comes to scoring, there isn't much McCollum can't do.
Thompson, a screen on Murray. Fires the 3. And good.
Nice.
Point shot good from Hoffman. 18 points for him.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there beautifully.
And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Murphy's such a good-looking young one.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Mitchell against McCollum. From deep. Cavaliers with the rebound. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Thompson. Here's Hoffman.
Yes.
Off the assist from Thompson. And now it's a 12-point Cavalier lead. New Orleans has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. McCollum against Mitchell. Knocked away. And stolen by Mobley. The finish.
Nice.
You have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Mitchell against McCollum. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Throw it up to Trey, and he'll finish it off.
The Cavaliers leading by 12. On the wing, Mitchell. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Back to Mitchell. Thompson sets the pick for Mitchell. Cleveland with a fresh shot clock. The 3 from Garland. Mobley wide open. Hits it from
Nice.
point range. Mobley's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, they're relying on their 3-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Pass to McCollum from past the arc. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. If we're going to talk about, the craftiest players, Brent, in the NBA, where would you rank C.J. McCollum?
CJ is one of my favorite guards in the league to watch. This guy is not overpowering physically, Kevin, but his efficiency and the way that he is so smooth on getting to his scoring zones is something that I don't think we appreciate enough.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Garland gets a screen from Hoffman. And it's
Nice.
Darius Garland with the three. Garland's got 10.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
On the wing, Murray. Looking to end his cold spell. They grab their own miss. Beyond the arc. Sinks the triple. 21 points in the game.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Pass to Mitchell. And Garland has it in the corner. Here's Mr. Clutch. 21 points in the game. Pelicans pull it in. Murray's got 5 rebounds tonight. And the layup's good off the glass. The Cavaliers leading by 13. Knocked loose. That's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. A different look now for Cleveland. Okoro comes in for Thompson. And it's Javonte Green in for Donovan Mitchell. And the Pelicans also making a change. Jones is checked in. Garland dishes to Green. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Takes the three. And Jones pulls it down. Pelicans trail by 13. Now here's Murray. Back to Jones. Murray with it. He has 6. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They led by as many as 18 points.
Nice.
Really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor. And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they
Up
love to run.
15.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Williamson. Misses from short range.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Here's Hoffman. Softly drops in the floater. Mr. Clutch has got 8 points here in this quarter.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard him and where your point of commitment is.
Williamson. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Mr. Clutch. 23 points in the game. There's the try. It's blocked. Murray outside. At the elbow, Williamson. New Orleans moving the ball around. Now here's Murray. Covered by Okoro. 6 to shoot. Murray surveying the D. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt.
Nice.
Nothing seems to be going for him.
And Garland does a good job there getting the shot up into the air.
Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Here's Mr. Clutch. And the layup.
Thank you.
Mr. Clutch has got 25 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. Tristan Thompson is out there with Mobley. And it's Hoffman in at the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And the basket by Jones.
Continuing to hone this part of his game. I like seeing Jones hit from deep.
Garland the pass to Hoffman. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Murray kicks to Williamson. it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
For three, Murray. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mobley's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Garland. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Deft touch on the alley-oop. Here's Mr. Clutch. Garland the pass to Hoffman. Here's the three.
Nice.
The long-range jumper. Mr. Clutch has got 13 points in the second half.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line. His poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Murray outside. Looking to get it going, and it's Murray with the jam.
Murray electric that time, playing above the rim.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Mitchell. Off target from three-point range.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
At that time.
Williamson against Mobley. And Williamson gets it to go. Williamson's got 19 points.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
And stolen by Murray. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's Mr. Clutch
Nice.
gets the bucket. 30 points for Mr. Clutch.
And I like that Mobley keeps his options open. He knows by making that pass, it could lead to something better.
And timeout called by Willie Green. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Jones. Now Murray. He's feeling it. And it's Tyson with the rebound. Tyson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's guarded by McCollum. And yes, it's good. That's now 32 points for Mr. Clutch.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
New Orleans has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Murray against Mitchell. Murray down low.
And watching Mitchell there, he was just sitting on that one.
Mr. Clutch's shot is off. The Pelicans shooting 44% in the fourth. The offense with some ups and downs. Williamson a screen on Wade. A three from McCollum. Rebound by Mitchell.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Pass to Tyson. Now Mitchell. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's covered by Murray. Here's Tyson. For three, Mitchell bangs home
Nice.
the trifecta. Mitchell's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Cleveland.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Green against McCollum. Clock at 4. To stop the run. Cans it from downtown. 28 points for him.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Cleveland.
They had a fantastic play.
Nice.
And this team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And a team's depth is always a factor in games like this. And what a tremendous game. Maybe even a bit of a surprise to see the numbers for Mr. Clutch.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
New Orleans has gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the 4th and been successful 3 times. Pass to McCollum. Puts it up. Cavaliers with the rebound.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Here's Tyson, covered by Williamson. Hoffman. Oh, good with the triple.
I got knocked down. Come on, ref.
Coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
We've got 22 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Outside, Green. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Mr. Clutch. Back to Mitchell. Green deciding where to go with it. Here's Hoffman. Offline from the high post. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a Cleveland they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at
Way to bring the effort tonight.
2 games, 2 wins. Nice. Ah. Dang. Alrighty, here we go. Hmm. Is that it for practice? Okay. Let's do one more game, one more practice. Thanks.
MP said he woke up today ready to slay some dragons.
What we got? What we got? Can we make it 3-0? Who we got? Who we got? Old school logo uniforms.
Coming right up, the Cavaliers taking on the
Toronto.
It's 2K Sports bringing you live coverage of the NBA. This is our Sun. We should see some great ball movement with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. Barrett is the 3, and Barnes will play the 4. Grady Dick out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Pirtle in at the center position, locking down the middle. Mitchell.
There we go.
Mitchell is lethal, and if you allow him a corner 3 opportunity, there's going to be no hesitation.
Outside Barrett. Outside Dick. Fires the 3. Thompson pulls it in. Here's Mr. Clutch, guarded by Barrett. Pass to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by Barrett. Here's Dick. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot.
That's 2 things right there for R.J. Barrett. It's aware.
They were out-hustled on the boards the last time these teams met.
Back to Mitchell. That's good.
Nice.
Points. Mitchell's got 5 points.
I'll tell you, a ton of traffic around him, big bodies, and Donovan Mitchell just so tough in there.
Quickly against Garland. Outside Barrett. There's the 3. Connects from downtown.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And about 2. Over quickly. Garland, no good.
Boy, a miss like that will drive in.
Back to Dick. All alone. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Well, Grant, the Raptors are in the middle of a rebuild and are looking to establish an identity here.
Yeah, they've got some solid young pieces, specifically Scotty Barnes. They just need more experience and some time in order to learn what it takes to win at this level.
First quarter basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Thompson with a screen from deep. Mitchell. Pirtle grabs a miss. For Toronto, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Pass to Quickly. And here is Barrett. Pass. Mobley outside. Now here's Garland. Here's Mr. Clutch. Last game so far. Outside Dick. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
That's big-time length and athleticism by Scotty Barnes, leaving no doubt.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Shot to stop the run, and the shot
Nice.
is good by Garland.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around.
They're taking the
do to stop that?
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He'll take
Man,
a
get some serious lag.
And while we have a moment, here's the 2K leaderboard and who the best shooting point guards have been during the last.
Great touch, as well as the patience to wait for good looks.
You know, that intelligence is really their hallmark. Always taking the smart shot, never forcing it when it's not there. You know, that's how they're able to keep their percentages so high.
Nice.
That and the fact that they can flat out shoot it.
And so quickly we'll bring it up for Toronto. Pass to Pirtle. Dick with it. Quickly outside. Barnes the screen. Lets it go from deep. Mobley grabs the board.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Here's Mr. Clutch. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. The Raptors have gone 5 of 9 from the floor.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Garland, the pass to Mr. Clutch. Back to Garland. Over quickly. And the
Nice.
shot is good by Garland. Garland's gotten his second. Outside Barnes for 3. Sinks it from distance. Barnes has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Always a bonus when points come from unlikely sources. And you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
Garland for 3. Rebound Toronto. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
They had a tough time beyond the arc. A lot of their possessions ended in missed threes.
What was most disturbing to me was they didn't have a backup plan, right? The threes aren't falling. What do you do next?
Mr. Clutch passes to Garland. Mobley on a screen. Shot is up. And there are the Cavaliers with another bucket.
You can see the increasing confidence of putting the ball in Darius Garland's hand and letting him play out of pick and roll.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
The Raptors are still developing. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, we're focusing on offensive execution and player development. It's about what we need to do night in and night out regardless of the opponent. As we grow, we'll teach more schemes for opponent preparation. BA step by step.
Yeah, it's a process, Allie. Thank you. Here's Mr. Clutch.
There we go.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Now here's Barrett. Tight defense on him. Outside Dick. The 3. Barrett can't hit. The Cavaliers have gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. Here's Mr. Clutch.
There we go. What?
Bucket, no good. The Raptors with a lead. Quickly from outside. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And one thing we've seen from R.J. Barrett, he likes playing in a system where they move the ball, Doris.
And he likes BA when that ball moves in his direction. R.J. Barrett is a thirsty scorer. He can go off the bounce. He's working really hard to shore up that perimeter game. He has got a tremendous future. Boy, you love what this guy is doing right now. He's taking smart shots, shooting a high percentage, starting to cook.
Outside Mitchell. 3-pointer. He drops
Nice.
it from range. Mitchell's got 11.
Boy, if you let Donovan Mitchell get comfortable shooting the basketball, you're in for a tough night. That's an easy catch and shoot.
Tries the 9-footer. Again, the Raptors good for 2 more.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Mr. Clutch passes to Garland. The 3. And Cleveland
Nice.
another 3.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And it's the Raptors with the ball. Barnes with it. Coming off a 16-point game against Minnesota. Inside. Here's Pirtle. And a nice finish on the layup. And the Raptors lead by 2.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Mr. Clutch passes to Mitchell. Rebound Toronto. Now here's Dick. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
Well, Jakob Poeltl, guys, may not be a stretch big, but what he does well is virtually everything else. He boards it. He plays incredible D, and he's a very good passer.
And we're getting a little deeper into the season now, Doris. For teams off to slow starts, how do they kick it into gear?
I think the answer, BA, is probably contingent on what is at the core
Dang
of
it.
the problem. Did you start the season with injuries? Are there young players on your roster who now are expected to fulfill greater roles? I mean, so much goes into getting into a rhythm and a role. One of the things you have to know is, does the system fit the personnel we have? And if one of those two things don't mesh, something has to give.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Oh, you look at his scoring average of 34.5 points a game. Very impressive. Rebounded by Ingram.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Here's Barnes. Off target with a jump hook. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Barrett. Back to Barnes. 1:19 left in the first. Over Strus. Barnes. It's good. And it's a 7-point Raptor lead.
I think this is a key aspect moving forward for Scotty Barnes. Make them guard you in the mid-range.
Hunter can't get it to go.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Left side Barrett. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Pass to Hunter. Here's Mr. Clutch. That one off the back iron and out.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Jerome on the wing. Here's Mr. Clutch. No good, and they can't put it into the drought. Pass to Shed. Back to Ingram. Over Hunter. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And a double-digit lead on the Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball.
Ooh.
This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Nice.
You gotta be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. Barnes is out there with Brandon Ingram. Then it's Walter, and it's Shed in at the 1. Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
Garland for 3. Oh,
Nice.
his 6th make and 9 tries so far.
This is one of the game's better three-point shooters. Darius Garland in the house.
Pass to Castleton. To the paint. Here's Walter. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Walters has got his first bucket in this one.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
They set the pick. Crane.
Nice.
Garland's got 17 points.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
to Shed. Now here's Ingram. The three is up. Knocks it down from distance. Ingram's got himself on the board with a three there.
Yeah, this is how competitive Ingram is. Getting his revenge with a three of his own.
And here's Hunter from the arc. That one
Nice.
goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Barnes feeling it out a bit. Over Hunter. Barnes, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 5. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. They set a pick. Garland for 3. Toronto.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Walter, good.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Here's Mr. Clutch. He's got 5. There's the steal.
What?
To the middle. Here's Barnes. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. And now a 9-point Toronto lead. Outside Hunter. Pass to Garland. Back to Hunter. For 3. Mr. Clutch can't hit.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Here's Shed. No points so far. And here's Ingram. 3-pointer.
Yep.
Hunter with the rebound. Here's Mr. Clutch. And
Thank
he's
you.
going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept the mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
Okoro is checked in for Cleveland. Abaji's checked in for Toronto.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Mr. Clutch passes to Garland. Pulls it. Nails the wide-open jumper. Garland's got 19 points.
Well, the point guard IQ of Darius Garland. In pick and roll, you've got to be able to make great decisions, and he does.
Here's Shed. Outside for Ingram. Here's Shed. 6 to shoot. Back to Ingram. That shot is off. Okoro, the defensive effort. Here's Mr. Clutch. Garland scanning the floor. Plenty
Nice.
of daylight on that shot. And now just a 5-point Toronto lead.
This right here, whew, this is how you want to play the game. With passion, with energy, just great hustle play right there.
Down low. Thompson with a steal. Here's Mr. Clutch. 7 points in the game. Pass to Garland. Here's Mr. Clutch. Sinks the tray. Mr. Clutch has got 10 points.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
To the middle. Here's Walter. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Cavaliers trail by 4. Here's Mr. Clutch. 10 points for him. Pass to Garland. Okoro outside. Here's Mr. Clutch. Okoro outside. Garland for 3. Rebound by the Raptors.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Doris, so much improvement from Garland since coming into the
this guy is now a do-it-all guard. You can play him at both the 1 and the 2 positions. The versatility that he possesses is such an important aspect in the league today.
Nice.
Count it. Garland's got 23.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Wow, what a game. Can't get my offense throwing, but I'm getting some good assists.
Almost an entirely new group here. And a look now at some of the league's impact players, the top 3-point shooters.
Come on. Yes, we're ahead now.
So it's Cleveland leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Took them a while to find their rhythm, but they're rolling now and could win this going away. Back after this.
You know, I love sitting up here and doing this show with you guys. I learn something new every day.
Man, you know what? It is.
Hey, we're fourth now.
Let's discuss this game. Talk about a strong start for the Cavaliers.
You'll see teams attempt to.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. It's been a clinic out there by Darius Garland.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. Evan Mobley out there with Tristan Thompson. And it's Mr. Clutch in at the 3 slot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Mr. Clutch passes to Mitchell.
Nice.
The Spida is attacking right now. Very few guys can score it as quickly or as easily.
Pass to Pirtle. Now Grady Dick. Kicks it out to Barrett. From outside the arc. Cavaliers with a rebound. Mobley's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Mr. Clutch. Outside Garland. It's stolen by Barnes. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
You like to see Scotty Barnes aggressive on the slash. This guy takes the initiative on the drive.
You know, Grant, an underrated area of improvement for Scotty Barnes has been his defense.
You're spot on, B.A. I mean, we've seen an elevated intensity from him on that end. Finding more denials, attacking the ball, really proving himself as an effective stopper.
He's off on that one. Cleveland leading by 7. From deep, Mitchell. It's rebounded by Dick. And for the Raptors, they're shooting about 47%. A nice number. Barrett passes to Dick. Barnes with it. Wing shot on the way. And again, Toronto no good.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
Mobley passes to Mr. Clutch. To the left wing. Mobley on a screen. Garland for 3. On target from range. Garland's got 26 points.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Outside Barnes. The ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Thompson. The 3 from Mitchell. And
There we go, double-double.
They are uncautious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
the basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming
Oh.
R.J. Barrett shooting. That one on Mitchell. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
I think one of the things I most admire about R.J. Barrett's game, he can do a little bit of everything. He can score it, board it, pass it at a high level. This young man can play the game.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Evan Mobley was the 3rd overall pick in 2021, and his teammate Donovan Mitchell said about him, "It's crazy, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but I don't think he really understands how good he can be. He can take us to a completely different level. I personally believe that he can be a top 5 player in this league." Ryan, high praise for his teammate.
Indeed it is. Good stuff, Allie. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh my goodness, that was electric. R.J. Barrett with a little flash.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Can, capturing the moment. Mr. Clutch passes to Mitchell. Launches it. That one goes.
Nice.
And that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Outside Dick. Here's Barrett. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
There's a confidence and a comfortability to what R.J. Barrett is doing nightly. Boy, is he cooking right now.
Here comes Toronto on the push. And that one's good. Quickly.
That'll definitely steal away some momentum. Stripping them of the ball and then grabbing the...
Getting it done. Here's Mr. Clutch. Guarded by Dick. Outside Garland. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Mr. Clutch passes to Mitchell. Nails it from 3. Mitchell's got 12 points here in the second half.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Quickly with the ball. Guarded now by Mitchell. Dick. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
I'll tell you, Grady Dick can shoot for days. I mean, his confidence from beyond the arc is really incredible.
Here's Mr. Clutch. He's got 10. On the wing, Mitchell. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Back to Mitchell. Lets it go from the wing. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And how about Scotty Barnsdorf, named an All-Star during his 3rd season in 2024.
And in fact, the 3rd youngest All-Star that year. Listen, he has upgraded his playmaking. He's still getting better, and I think that's the scary part for the rest of the league.
Garland, the pass to Mr. Clutch. Outside Garland. Shoots. And he drops
Nice.
that one in. Garland's got 5 points now this quarter.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Hunter's checked in for Cleveland. Garland against Quickly. Outside Barnes. From downtown. Picked by Pirtle. Clock at 6. Back to Barnes. 3-pointer. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Thompson's got 9 rebounds now.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been
Ooh, Scotty Barnes got injured.
But guys, he definitely looks hurt.
Oh, man, that's tough. You just never like to see this in sports.
No, obviously something that, you know, every player fears.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Cleveland. They host the Hawks after this one. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home. On the court for Toronto to start the 4th. We've got Brandon Ingram, and it's Walter in at the 2 guard. Here's Shed. Castleton controls the rebound and the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Here's Mitchell. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Fires the three. And
I can't hit anything.
Castleton's got 5 rebounds tonight. A little mid-range shot is up, and he hits the jumper.
I'll tell you, you have got to have a short memory. You put a poor first half behind you, and you get to work here in the second.
Mobley finds Thompson. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Merrill. Lets the three fly. Drops in the three. And the Cavaliers lead by 13.
Have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
All right, let's get an update on Scotty Barnes. What's the latest, Allie?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for Toronto let me know the status. I was told it's a knee sprain. Not great news by any stretch, but luckily it wasn't anything major. And this team really needs him. They aren't the deepest squad in the NBA, so we'll see how they move forward, Brian.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
There's no question, because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. The time frames can be totally different for similar injuries.
Here's Ingram. And again, Toronto, no good.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Pass to Mr. Clutch. Beyond the arc. Walter pulls it in. Walters has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Shed. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
After their title in 2019, the Raptors have struggled to stay among the league's elite doors.
Well, think about it, PA. The driver of that title success was Kawhi Leonard and Kyle Lowry. Both of those players are gone. Very hard to replace players of that caliber. Almost inevitable they were going to take a step back.
Mobley on a screen. Here's Merrill. Fires in
Nice.
the triple. Merrill's got 11 in the second half.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be a second foul of the game. The Raptors making a switch here. Quickly's checked in. On defense, the Cavaliers. A 17-point lead, their biggest. Here's Ingram. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. After a trade to New Orleans back in 2019, Brandon Ingram has become a primary scorer, Grant.
Yeah, he scored well over 20 points per game since leaving the Lakers. B.I. has the rare blend of length and shooting, and beyond scoring, Ingram's assist numbers are very impressive.
There we go.
Oh, nice shot by Mr. Clutch. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Walter inside. It's picked off. Here's the break. Here's Mr. Clutch. It's good. Mr. Clutch has got 4 points in the quarter.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
And the Raptors miss again. And here comes Cleveland. They're on a 13-4 run. Pass to Merrill. Here's Mr. Clutch, guarded by Quickly. A nice shot by Mr. Clutch. And the Cavaliers lead by 21.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively. Well, what a job, punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Got a piece of it. Ingram against Mobley. Ingram deciding where to go with it. That one no good. Good D by Mobley. The Cavaliers lead by 19. The three ball. Can't hit.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Here's Ingram driving to the basket.
Moving so well at 6'8". Ingram can be a lot to handle, especially on the drive.
Here's Mr. Clutch. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Pass to Walter. Out left to the wing. Now here's Quickly. Covered by Merrill. And that one's good.
Beautiful.
Well, hitting the jumper despite the contact is not easy. Quickly makes it look that way.
Mr. Clutch passes to Merrill. Here's Mr. Clutch from the arc. Pure.
There we go, finally.
Mr. Clutch has got 9 points here in the second half.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Here's Quickly. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Merrill passes to Thompson. Here's Mr. Clutch. And it's off from three-point range. Raptors trail by 16. Pass to Quickly. To the paint. Abaji, the pass to Lawson. Walter from outside. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Lets it fly from 18. Mitchell misses. For Toronto, they've gotten 7 to go out of 13 attempts during the fourth. Back to Quickly. Misses from short range. The Cavaliers lead by 13. Drives to the hoop. And so he
Thank
draws
you.
the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And a quick look at how the Toronto Raptors schedule is shaping up. On Monday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Detroit to take on the Pistons. And then on Wednesday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans.
This road stretch could be rough. They just haven't executed at all away from home. So they're going to have to figure out those problems and figure them out soon.
And Cleveland making a change here. Garland's checked in. Has to Dick. Jacks up a 3. Mobley grabs the board. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The lead is 15. Mr. Clutch passes to Garland. Knocks down the long J. Garland's got 31 points.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His second from distance this half, 5 overall.
Pirtle with the ball. Back to Quickly. Pirtle with a screen on Garland. Quickly. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Quickly's got 8 points here in the quarter.
I really like the way he's playing in this half. He looks so much more aggressive and confident.
Mr. Clutch passes to Mobley. Target from outside. Raptors trail by 16. To the inside. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle. That gives him a double-double.
I think this guy's a threat to throw it down every time Pirtle gets his hands on the ball. This guy has tremendous size and takes advantage.
Now Garland to the wing on the left. Here's Mr. Clutch. Off target with the 3.
He needs to drive to the rim. The shot just not going.
Barrett passes to Quickly. Ingram up top. And he drives in. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Pass to Mitchell. Mobley outside. Fires from deep. He buries it from 3. Mr. Clutch has got 14 points here in the second half.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Quickly with the ball. Outside Ingram. And here is Barrett. Picked by Pirtle. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Thompson's got 11 rebounds in the game. Garland, the pass to Mr. Clutch. Back to Garland. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Mitchell. Fires for 3. Quickly with a rebound. Quickly's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Ingram. On the wing, Grady Dick. There's a minute 54 left in the game. The 11-footer. And he knocks the jumper down.
Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Out to the wing. Mr. Clutch passes to Mitchell. Pass to Garland. Here's Mr. Clutch. The three-pointer off the mark.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Cavaliers.
They never gave up when they were down earlier. Forced their way back into this game. And look at them now.
And this one was all about desire. The perseverance of never doubting your teammates or the game plan. I mean, I love what they did here tonight.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11.
And with the win, the season series is tied 1-1. You have to love how competitive these games have been with 2 more left to play.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Darius Garland.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted
Nice.
a few of them. He really made himself the backbone of their offense. You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
The three from Quickly. Nails it from beyond the arc. They absolutely want to add to what's already a big lead.
No question, B.A. No reason to let up. Just keep playing your game.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Right side Garland. Here's Mr. Clutch. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
Whew, what a comeback. Bad game for me, but I tried my best. Double-double.
Keep it up, MP. Keep chopping wood.
Alrighty. Let's increase this. Get my strength up. Alright, chill. Take over. Alright, y'all. Thank you for watching. Y'all have a wonderful morning, noon, night, whatever it is for you. Make sure to keep living your life with swag and keep on ballin'. Never give up on